2026 BMW M9 feels like one of those cars that doesn't just appear on the road, it arrives. Even before you fully understand what it is, it already gives off that sense that BMW is trying to redefine its highest level of performance and luxury in a completely new direction. It carries that familiar BMW identity, but everything about it feels pushed further, sharper, and more futuristic than anything we have seen from the brand before. When you first see it standing still, the M9 doesn't overwhelm you with unnecessary aggression. Instead, it feels controlled and deliberate. The shape is long and low, with a presence that immediately tells you this is not an ordinary coupe or sedan. It sits wide on the road, almost like it is grounded to the surface. And every line on the body seems designed with airflow and performance in mind, rather than decoration, at the front. The design is instantly recognizable as BMW, but evolved. The kidney grille still exists, but it is no longer just a styling feature. It feels more functional now, almost like a breathing system for the car. It adjusts itself depending on how the car is being driven, opening up when cooling is needed, and closing down when efficiency takes priority. Around it, the front end is sharp but not chaotic. The headlights are extremely slim, stretching into the bodywork like precise light blades. They give the car a focused expression, almost like it is constantly watching the road ahead as you move your eyes along the side profile. The M9 starts to reveal its real character. The body is smooth, but not plain. There are subtle curves and aerodynamic channels that guide air from the front to the rear with purpose. It feels like every surface has been tested in a wind tunnel over and over again until nothing is left unnecessary. The door handles sit flush with the body, disappearing into the surface when not in use, which adds to that clean, futuristic feel. The wheels are large and performance-focused, giving the car a strong stance. Behind them sit powerful braking systems that hint at the kind of speed this machine is capable of handling. There is a clear balance here between luxury and performance, where nothing feels like it was added without reason. Moving towards the rear, the design becomes even more striking. A continuous light signature stretches across the back, creating a wide visual effect that makes the car look even broader at night. The shape of the rear is slightly sculpted, not overly aggressive, but still clearly performance-oriented. The diffuser is integrated into the lower section in a way that feels natural, and the exhaust outlets are positioned with intention, reminding you that this is still a performance-focused machine, not just an electric-style luxury cruiser, but the real beauty of the exterior is not just in how it looks while standing still, but how it feels when you imagine it moving. The entire body is built around efficiency and stability at high speed. There are active aerodynamic elements that adjust depending on driving conditions. At lower speeds, the car maintains a clean, elegant profile. At higher speeds, it becomes more focused, more planted, and more serious in its behavior. Now, when you open the door and step inside, the experience shifts completely. The cabin of the M9 feels like stepping into a different environment altogether. It is quiet, refined, and extremely detailed. Every surface feels intentional. Soft leather wraps most of the interior, combined with brushed metal accents and carefully placed carbon fiber elements that remind you this is still an M division product. The seating position immediately feels driver-centered. The front seats are shaped in a way that supports both comfort and performance driving. They hold you firmly when needed, but remain soft and comfortable for long journeys. Adjustments are fully electronic, with memory settings that allow the car to remember different driving profiles for different users. The dashboard design is clean and modern. Instead of cluttering the space with physical buttons, BMW has moved toward a more digital and integrated layout. A curved digital display stretches across the front, combining driving information and infotainment into one seamless unit. It feels responsive, fast, and customizable, depending on what the driver wants to focus on. Behind the wheel, the steering setup feels sporty and thick in the hands, giving a strong sense of control. It is not just about turning the wheel. It feels like the car is directly connected to your intentions. The controls integrated into the steering are designed to give quick access to driving modes and performance settings without taking attention away from the road. The center console is minimal but functional. Instead of overwhelming you with options, it focuses on the essentials. A refined control system allows interaction through touch and a central controller, giving a mix of modern digital experience and traditional BMW ergonomics that longtime drivers still appreciate. One of the most impressive parts of the interior is the lighting system. The ambient lighting is not just decorative, it feels like part of the cabin architecture. It flows through the dashboard, doors, and lower cabin in a subtle way that changes depending on driving mode or time of day. At night, the interior feels calm but futuristic, almost like a private lounge moving through space. Rear passengers are not forgotten either. There is enough space for comfort, especially for a performance-oriented coupe-style vehicle. The seating is supportive, and passengers get access to their own climate settings and entertainment options. It makes the M9 feel more like a grand touring machine rather than a strict two-seater sports car. When it comes to performance, the 2026 BMW M9 is expected to sit at the very top of BMW's engineering capabilities. It is designed as a flagship performance machine, likely combining a high-output twin-turbo engine with hybrid electric support. This combination is not just about power, but also about responsiveness and efficiency working together. The total output is expected to be extremely high, placing it in competition with some of the most powerful performance cars in the world. Acceleration is instant thanks to electric torque assistance, while the combustion engine provides sustained power at higher speeds. The result is a driving experience that feels both explosive and controlled at the same time. The transmission allows fast, precise shifts, especially in sport mode. In normal driving, it remains smooth, almost invisible. When pushed, it becomes sharp, responsive, enhancing the driving experience rather than distracting. The chassis is built using lightweight materials, combining carbon fiber and aluminum to reduce weight while maintaining rigidity. This helps the car feel stable at high speeds and agile in corners. Suspension is adaptive, meaning it constantly adjusts based on road conditions and driving behavior. On smooth roads, it feels relaxed and comfortable. On aggressive driving, it tightens up and becomes highly responsive. Steering feedback is carefully tuned to feel natural, avoiding the overly artificial feeling that some modern performance cars suffer from. There is a real sense of connection between driver and road, especially when pushing the car through corners or high-speed sections. Braking performance is equally advanced, with high-performance systems designed to handle repeated hard stops without fading. Energy recovery systems also help recharge the hybrid system during braking, improving efficiency while maintaining performance capability. Technology inside the M9 plays a major role in the overall experience. The car is equipped with advanced driver assistance systems that can help in traffic, highway driving, and parking situations. While it offers semi-autonomous capabilities, it still keeps the driver involved, which is important for a car with this kind of performance identity. The infotainment system is intelligent and adaptive. It learns driving habits over time and can suggest routes, adjust comfort settings, and even optimize driving modes based on previous behavior. It feels less like a machine and more like a system that understands how you drive. On the road, the M9 adapts beautifully. In city driving, it feels smooth, controlled, and comfortable. In sport mode, the personality changes completely, becoming more aggressive, responsive, and engaging. On highways, it feels stable and effortless, with minimal noise and excellent comfort, even at high speeds. When you look at the expected pricing, the M9 clearly sits in the ultra-luxury performance category. It is not meant to be a mass-market vehicle. The pricing reflects its position at the top of BMW's lineup, competing with some of the most exclusive performance cars in the world. Higher trims and performance-focused versions would likely push the price significantly higher, especially with customization options. In the end, the 2026 BMW M9 feels like a combination of everything. BMW has learned over decades of performance engineering and luxury design. It is powerful without being reckless, luxurious without being soft, and futuristic without losing its driving soul. It represents a direction where performance cars are no longer just about speed, but about experience, intelligence, and emotional connection. It is not just built to be driven, it is built to be felt.